In this video I'm going to demonstrate to you how to perform the alaap, the slow introductory section of a rag, the section that gradually unveils and reveals the musical ingredients that define that particular rag. I'm going to use page 126 of the book How to Play Indian Sitar Rags on a Piano. This is Rag Jogir Kalingra, and the page is designed so that you can follow each little gesture in order before getting to the pakad. And in the pakad we've got 20 or so short little phrases that we're going to use to improvise. So let's get started. So we start by putting the sustain pedal down. The sustain pedal is held down throughout the whole performance. Then a couple of low notes which help the piano to get resonating. Then the drone notes, and with these drone notes it's really important to try to ensure that you're not putting in any sense of regular rhythm, any sense of regular pulse. And that's very difficult to do because naturally, instinctively, we want to put a pulse to things, but we're trying very hard to avoid that. So that's just setting the scene, and then we've got the opening cascade, which is basically the notes of the scale that we're using, going downwards quite quickly, followed by some high notes. And then we're into the pakad. Now here is where the melody really starts, and our job here is to gradually unveil those ingredients, which means relax, be very relaxed, nice and slow, and just wallow in each note. One tip here is to introduce each new note for the first time really quietly. So when you introduce a new note which is a bit higher or a bit lower, the first time it happens, play it really quietly, and then the second time a little bit louder, third time a little bit louder, and so on. Lots of space, lots of time in between. So you let your left hand just rotate through those drone notes 3-4 times maybe. You've got all the time in the world. So you gradually work your way through the pakad. We've got a lot of phrases to go through. I've just done the first 4 or 5 phrases there, and you can begin to work your way up the piano and gradually back down, maybe covering 2.5 octaves in total, something like that. When you've finished and you've explored it as much as you can, as much as you've personally enjoyed, or if you're performing to an audience as much as they have enjoyed, then we end the alaap with another of the descending cascades. And if you like, you can just keep those drone notes carrying on a little bit longer. And at the end of that, we can go straight into the jaw section. So in the next video, I will play a complete performance of an alaap of Rag Jogir Kalingra, so that you can get a feel for exactly the kind of thing that we're after.